Hey guys, what's up? This is Mel, and I'm here to talk about The Walking Dead. This time, episode 609, titled No Way Out, which premiered on Sunday, February 14th, 2016 on AMC. So, happy Valentine's there, guys. And guys, I gotta say, what a fantastic episode. I mean, I can't believe what happened. That is such a... I'm speechless. It's just such a way to start off the second half of the season. Yeah. So, let's get started right into it. So first things first, something new that we learned in this episode. First, basically, is the continuation from where we left off, which is when Daryl, Sasha, and Abraham ran into this gang. I guess you can call them Negan's men or Negan's gang or whatever. And they are basically trying to take all their stuff, and you get the impression that they're going to kill our guys, but Daryl comes to the rescue with his rocket launcher and blows Negan's men to smithereens. I gotta say, I was a little worried there, for sure. Next thing for the rest of the episode, though, is focus on the walkers inside Alexandria and how everyone inside is trying to figure out how to survive and how to get out of this mess. So, we see Rick, Michonne, Carl, Jesse, Sam, Ron, and Father Gabriel, as well as little Judith. As one group, we see Carol, Morgan, Tara, Rosita, Eugene as another group. We see Maggie stuck in her tower. We see Glenn and Edith. And we see a few other Alexandrians. I think it's Aaron, Spencer, and I forget the other guy. I forget the other guy's name. He wasn't in it for many episodes, but yeah, him too. So that's pretty bad. I should definitely look it up, but hold on. No, wait. Yeah, I'll put it up on the screen because I'm editing after. So him too. I'll just say that. So we see different aspects of them trying to figure out how they're going to survive within Alexandria. Also, Dr. Denise, as well as that wolf leader guy as well. So by the end of the episode, though, we see everyone back at Alexandria. So Sasha, Daryl, and Abraham have made it back there, and they're helping everyone get rid of all the walkers in town in an impressive way. Unfortunately, there were some deaths, and that includes characters Jesse and her two sons, Ron and Sam, as well as that wolf guy, the wolf leader or whatever. So they're the deaths that we see aside from the walkers themselves. So what is the most shocking moment of the episode? I'm just going to change this up and say what was the most heart-stopping moment of the episode. And I have three major ones, like for sure. First one has to be when Negan's men were about to kill Abraham and Sasha. My heart was racing. It's like, no, I felt like he was going to kill one of them. It looked like he was going to kill Abraham, but then when Sasha spoke up, I thought like, oh crap, he's going to turn the gun on her. And then he takes out both, and I was like, he says he wasn't going to, and then he's like double thinking, and then boom, they're like dead because of Daryl and his rocket launcher. It's like, when did he get that? And then I remembered afterwards that Abraham found it off that bridge stunt that he was trying to do, or trying to get at a walker for. So thank you, Daryl, and your rocket launcher. You just saved Abraham and Sasha from Negan's men. So that was just unexpected, and what a way to start off the episode too. I mean, my goodness. So next heart-stopping moment has to be Carl getting shot by Ron just as Michonne was killing Ron. Okay, so here's the thing. Sam ends up getting himself eaten. Jesse screams in reaction, which gets her eaten, and then because she was grabbing onto Carl's arm at the time, Rick has to chop off Jesse's arm, and because of all that, Ron just basically saw his mom and his brother die. And he's still going to blame Rick, who killed his father. So he pulls a gun out that dropped, and he's pointing it at Rick. But before he can take a shot off, Michonne stabs him with her sword through the chest, but the gun goes off. I immediately knew that when that gun went off, it's going for Carl, because you don't see Carl at all. As Michonne's taking out Ron, as Rick is kind of reacting to the fact that, oh crap, he was about to shoot me, you don't see Carl. And I had a very bad feeling that that gunshot was going to hit him somewhere. I did not expect it, though, to get Carl in the eye. Now, that was just crazy. And then Rick's just carrying Carl and racing to the infirmary for immediate attention. It's just like, that just did not happen. It's like, wow. So third heart-stopping moment, though, was when Glenn was trying to get all the walkers away from the platform Maggie was on because it was looking a bit unstable. So while he's doing that, he ends up getting himself cornered along one of the walls, and all these walkers are swarming in. And the way Maggie is screaming is like, no, please don't let us lose Glenn again, because earlier in the season, we all thought that Glenn was dead. But no, he is saved by Abraham and Sasha gunning down all the walkers around Glenn from the wall. And they were at the gate waiting for the door to be opened so that Daryl can drive in. I was like, oh, thank God. Sasha and Abraham and their timing is like, they just saved Glenn. Glenn's got to be like the luckiest guy ever. But it would totally suck if he died, because he just got back to Maggie. It's just like her screams had me so worried. And I just, wow. Heart-stopping moments for sure. So moving on to the most favorite moments of the episode. First one definitely has to be everyone coming together to fight the walkers in Alexandria and taking back their town. At first, when Rick is going out there and just fighting, I thought it was just some adrenaline rush thing because he's worried about Carl, but he kind of wants to get rid of the threat, and he's kind of like acting first and not thinking really. But then everyone comes out after Carl's in the clear, to say the least. Michonne and the others go out to help Rick, and then everyone else in town is seeing this, and they go out and join Rick in their fight to take Alexandria back. I really liked that. It was such a fantastic sequence, as well as just seeing everyone pull their weight and doing their part in getting rid of all the walkers that infested their town. I really liked that. That was fantastically done. It's just fantastic, and I really want to curse, but I don't want to chance it just in case I can't do it on YouTube and everything. So I really loved it. Like, absolutely fantastic. Hands down. I think this is one of the best episodes so far. It's just like, I'm blown away. It's like, wow. Another favorite moment I had was when Dr. Denise is taking charge and helping Carl. She just makes it to the infirmary. She just escapes from that wolf guy. And she meets up with her fellow Alexandrians as well. Aaron, Spencer, and the other guy I can't put a name on. I think it starts with an H. I'll just give that. And she looks through the window and she sees Michonne slicing her way through while Rick is carrying Carl. And it's like something switches in her. It's like they were asking, oh crap, is he bit? And it's like, she goes, no, he's not. And she gets ready in a doctor mode. She's ready to help Carl when Rick comes in, and she's in it. Like, there's no hesitation. There's no second guessing herself. She's in the moment. And I really like that she took charge when earlier in the episode she was freaking out, or we've seen her so far in the season how she's always self-doubting. She's trying to prepare herself to be the town doctor, and she's come a long way, and I really like that for sure. And I'm glad that she saved Carl, so that's just a major bonus for her. And another favorite moment, you're all going to think it's really bad of me, but it's kind of been a prediction I've really wanted to come true, and it's the fact that Jesse, Sam, and Ron were all killed in this episode. Jesse and Sam by walkers, and Ron by Michonne. I never liked them. I don't like all the trouble they were causing and all the tensions that were brewing because of them. I mean, Ron threatened Carl. Already he's a bad guy in my book, and I don't like him. And then Jesse was causing a distraction for Rick, and I'm a Michonne shipper, so that's kind of another reason why I didn't like her, which is kind of bad. But I've always, like, if you've seen the past episodes for this season, there's always a prediction saying that they're not going to make it, they're not going to last long once they're actually in the walker-infested world. And I kind of got my wish, and I don't feel bad about it. It was kind of surprising how it happened, but at least I don't have to worry about them threatening Carl in any way or messing with Rick's head and having him not put up his A game, so there's that. I know that sounds bad, but they're characters after all. I could think how I want about them. So top 3 peeved moments. I actually had no problem with this episode. This was absolutely fantastic. It's just, I have nothing wrong to say. I really liked it. The fights, the teamwork, the everyone stepping up, and just the fight to survive. It's fantastic for sure. I'd probably watch it again. This is like one of my favorite episodes for sure. absolutely best way to start the second part of the season, for sure, hands down. So what will I remember most about this episode? The massive stand the town took against all the walkers. Fight scenes, beautifully choreographed, beautifully filmed. It's just amazing, absolutely amazing. So that said, random questions quickly though. So first question is that if Carl got shot in the eye, how could he survive such an injury? Now, I happened to watch Talking Dead, and Greg Nicotero was on it, and he actually explained this, so I appreciate that. He said that Carl wasn't actually shot in the eye. He was shot like right here, like it went like right here, and then it like hit his bone fragment right here, and then it ricocheted off, and then the bone fragment got into his eye, and that's what damaged it, or something along those lines. But that's why Carl was able to survive such an injury, despite now that he has no eye. But so I'm glad it was explained, and I'm glad I watched Talking Dead to learn that. Otherwise, I would have been wondering, how could he survive such a thing like that? Usually, the headshot, you're like dead. So like, yeah. Next question. Since Daryl got his crossbow taken from him by the guys who stole his bike, I really hope we see them and he takes back what is his later on. But because of that, is this rocket launcher his new weapon of choice now? Because he's done mighty fine with it this episode for sure. It's definitely helped a lot. And next question. Rick says he can see a future at Alexandria, a new world, as he puts it. So what exactly does that entail? I mean, what makes it different from the world that he was living in already? It's not like they found the cure to the walkers. It's not like they somehow found a way to fortify the place or anything like that. It's like nothing really has changed. It's just the fact that the town itself came together and fought against the walkers as a unit. So it's like, what is he seeing differently now? Or is it that he's finally seeing what Deanna had saw in the place the whole time? So there's that. Last question. Did anyone else think we'd get a glimpse of Negan, who is played by Jeffrey Dean Morgan? I was kind of hoping we'd see like some glimpse, not necessarily our characters meeting him, but I thought like as viewers we would see a glimpse of it. Kind of like when back in season 5, where we'd always see the final scene be Morgan trailing behind the group as he followed them. I thought we'd see like a scene like that, but I was wrong. Did anyone else get that feeling? Predictions now. I didn't see a promo for the next episode, but Talking Dead did show a little sneak peek. It basically only showed Rick and Daryl running towards something with like very heavy tracks on the road, and they're kind of being stealth about it once they found what they were looking for. So apparently a lot of stuff is going on to the point that was the only safe footage they could show us. So I'm excited. I definitely can't wait to see. But predictions overall, Negan's men have to appear again or be mentioned again, because I don't think those guys were the only ones under Negan's thumb. Next prediction is that the rest of the group will learn about Maggie's pregnancy if they haven't heard about it already. We already know for sure that Edith knows, and then obviously Glenn and Maggie. So either they kind of inform everybody else, or everyone else is kind of like they already knew, and we as the audience didn't know that they knew. So hopefully we'll get some clarification on that. And last prediction, there's definitely going to be an adjustment period for Carl, because now he has to get used to the fact that he only has the one eye to rely on for his for seeing the world, and like depth perception might be different now, or trying to get used to the fact that now he has to rely his sight on the one eye, or I don't know how it works, but I know it's definitely going to be an adjustment period for Carl, and we'll see how that goes with him. So that's about it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. And I hope you guys comment below and tell me what you liked about the episode itself. One word for me, fan-effing-tastic for sure. Absolutely amazing, mind-blown, awesome. Yeah, so tell me what you liked about the episode in the comments below. I'd love to hear about it. Let's keep this conversation going. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video, and check out my other videos. Also, if you notice, you can see my face this time. I figured for the return of this second part of the season, I'd do the video with you being able to see me. But I'll go back to audio because it does take a while to upload and render it with the video. So there's that. But yeah, that's about it. Also, don't forget to check out my Tumblr page. I only reblog what comes on my dashboard, so it's not as extensive as all my other shows, but you never know. I might reblog something that you're interested in. So check that out. Link for that will be down below. And that's about it. So again, thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. Hope you guys come back next week to see what I have to say about the next episode. And until then, this is Mel. Wish you all a great day, great week, wherever you are. Until then, bye for now.